Hello everyone, this is Sai Praneeth from Tribly. Today I want to say about the topic in Python, and the topic is expectation handling in Python. Today I will discuss 7 subtopics in expectation handling in Python. So let us move to the introduction of the expectation handling in Python. So Python expectation handling. What is meant by Python expectation handling? In the article, we will discuss how to handle expectation in Python using try, catch, and finally statement with the help of proper examples. We will discuss about the Python expectation handling and the help of the proper examples. And nextly, error in Python can be of two types. Error in Python are having two types, and the first one is syntax error, and the second one is expectations and stop of execution. On the other hand, execution are resigned raised when some internal events occurs which changes the flow of the program. Okay, so let's move on to the next point, difference between syntax error and expectation. So let us discuss about the difference between the syntax error and expectation. Firstly, we will see the syntax error definition and a program. So syntax error definition, as the name suggests that error is caused by the wrong syntax in the code, it leads to the inter in it leads to the termination of the program. So syntax error is nothing but we will see the error if we give an error with a syntax. Syntax is the inbuilt, and we have a syntax for everything. If you give anything wrong in that syntax, it will get a syntax error in the program. So see the input, uh, marks equals to 10,000 and a equals to marks by 0, print a. So it is the error, and the output you are seeing that trace back most recent call last, and file, it will give the file name, and a equals to marks by 0, 0 division error, division by 0. So the output will be the error, because you will see that in the program marks are given 10,000 by 0. Anything by 0 is a 0, but anything by 0 is infinity. So infinity can't be come in the output, so it will give the error in. So let's discuss what is the output or came in this output. In the above example raised the 0 division error, as we are trying to divide a number by 0. Yes, in the above output, the error is the marks by 0, 0 division error. That is called the 0 division error. And the note is that exception is base class for all the expectations in Python. You can check the expectation here. So next we will move on to the next, try and expert statement catching expectations. Try and expert statements are used to catch handle expectations in Python. Statements that can raise expectations are kept inside the try, and the statement that handle the expectation are written inside the expect calls. For an example, let us try to access the array element whose index is out of bound and handle the corresponding expectations. Python 3. You can see the program, and you can see the program a equals to 1 comma 2 comma 3 try print of second element equals to percent d percent of a 1 of closed bracket. So you will get an exception. So here exception print of an error occurred. So let us see the output. Second element equals to 2 and error occurred. Second element is 2, so the error is occurred. In the above example, the statement that can cause the error are placed inside the try statement, second print statement in our case. And the second print statement tries to access 40 elements of the list which is not there, and this throws an exception. This exception is then caught by the expert statement. This is the output for this expect and for this program. And nextly, catching specific expectation. A try statement can have more than one expectation. In the try statement, there is a more than one expert calls to specify handlers different expectations. Please note that at most one handler will be executed. For an example, we can add index error in the above code. The general syntax for adding specific expectation or. So here we are seeing the general syntax adding specific expectations or. There is a code try hashtag statements expert index error hashtag statements expert value error hashtag statements. And here we can see the example for catching specific expectation in Python. So the first point is hashtag program to handle multiple errors with one, and the second point is hashtag expert statement, and the third point is Python 3, and the fourth point is def fun a, and the next point if a is less than 4, b is equals to a by a minus 3, print of value of b underscore equals to b comma b, and try equals to fun of 3 fun of 5. So let's see the output. Sorry, there is more code in it. Print of zero division error occurred and handled. Expert name error, print of name error occurred and handled. So there is an output. Output is zero division error occurred and handled. If you comment on the line fun of 3, the output will be name error occurred and handled. So here if you type the fun of 3 in the code of that line, you will get the another output, another error, name error occurred and handled. The output above is also because as soon as Python tries to access the value of b, name error occurs. So if you are if in the above output Python tries to access the value of b, firstly Python access the a, and nextly Python access have to tries and how to access the value of b. So after that the error will be name error occurs. So the next point is try with else clause. So in Python you can also use the else clause. Use the else clause on the try expert block, which must be present after the expert clause. The code enters the else block only if the try clause does not raise an expectation. This is the small brief information in for the try with else clause. For an example, we will take an example that the example is try with else law. We will trying the code with try with else law, and the code is def a b y b of a comma b try c equals to of a plus b by of a minus b, expert zero division error. So, and print of a by b result in 0, else print c. And uh, we gave the program here, we gave the code here about the zero division error expert, we given there. And the output we want is minus 5.0. The output we are getting is minus 0.5 a by b result in 0. We gave that in here, we gave the code, and we said we want to print a by b result in 0. So in f in if statement print, if not, we said that else statement, if sorry if in if statement, if that is possible, print a by b result in 0. If not, else in else statement print c. So that is possible. So output will get minus 5.0 a by b result in 0. This is the output and input and code program for try with else clause. So next, finally, keyword in Python. So we will get a keyword here. So finally, keyword in Python. So let's read this. Python provides a keyword finally. Finally is a key in a Python. Okay, finally is a keyword in Python, which is always executes after the try and expert blocks. So in Python we have a keyword finally, and that will always executes after the try expert blocks, after the try or a expert blocks. The final block always executes after normal termination of try block, or after try block terminates due to the some expectation. So final block, so the point is here is that final block will always executes after normal termination of a try block, or after block termination due to some expectation. So here we have a syntax for that. Try expert else hashtag optional block, hashtag handling of exception, else hashtag execute if no expectation, and finally hashtag some code of always executed. We have the syntax for this, and hashtag Python program to demonstrate finally. Hashtag no expectation raised in try block, and try k equals to 5 double slash 0. Double slash is for int value, and hashtag rises divide by 0 expectation. So print k, we have to print k there, and hashtag handles 0 division expectation, expect 0 division error, print of. So we are expecting the 0 division error here. Okay, we are expecting that 0 division error, print of can't divide by 0. We are printing the can't divide 0. And finally, hashtag this block is always executed. And the next hashtag is hashtag regardless of expectation generation. And thirdly, print of this is always executed, where we give the syntax and a program and a code and a syntax for the finally keyword in Python. And there is an output, we will get an output. Output can't divide by 0. This is always executed. So here the output will get like this: can't divide by 0. This is always executed. So if the output cannot never be divided by 0, so we give that this is always executed. So that prints the that part, this is always executed. So there is another point in exceptions. So this is the code about the finally keyword in Python. And this is the syntax, and this is the program code and output for the finally keyword in Python. And nextly we have another topic, and the topic name is rising exception. So what is mean by rising exception? We will see the definition for that. The rising statement allows the programmer to force a specific expectation to occur. The sole agreement in rising indicates the expectation to be raised. This is must be either an expectation instance or an expectation class, a class that derives from expectation. Python 3 hashtag. We have a program here, not a program exactly. We have a syntax type of code here to discuss for the rising expectation. So hashtag program to decept rising expectation. So here we have the try. Again we are having the try one. So try rise name error of hi there, hashtag rise error, accept name error. We are also accepting name error here. So we are not accepting the another error, we are accepting the name error here. So print of an acceptation, print of an acceptation rise hashtag to determine whether the expectation was raised or not. So we are seeing the code of rising expectation here. And program to deflect rising expectation. So we are expecting the name error here. And if we get the name error, the output will get print of an acceptation. If not, it will print the another one. And it will print first hi here, and then it will print and then it will print the fifth line, an acceptation. So this is the topic. This is the last and final topic. And we are discussed more than I said. The subtopics are more in this topic. And thanks for giving this opportunity. And Python exception handling we have discussed today. And Python handling exception handling in Python. I have I have raised everything seven sub points in this uh, exception handling in Python, and thanks you for giving this opportunity. And I am glad and great to talk about this topic. Thank you very much.